Hello everybody, my name is Jasmine aka Marisol, and within the series I want to teach you how to make basic Korean knots. But without further ado, let's get started with today's knot. Today's knot is called the 국화매듭 or Chrysanthemum-Knot. To make this knot I have prepared a practice string. This is just two pieces of 2mm thick string tied together. I use black and white because then you can see the contrast very well. Also, if you're interested, this is what I'm using right now. As I said, it's 2mm thick. It's braided nylon cord. This one is from Griffin. This is not sponsored in any way. It's just what I'm using right now. Okay, now to make this knot, I want you to take your string into your hands like so. And then we're gonna start by putting it between our right hand's middle and ring finger, like so. I'm gonna take the cord to my left, which is the black one, and wrap it around my fingers twice. Now I like to hold that in my left hand to continue, so I'm just gonna push through with my left index finger and take all that with my thumb. In case it was a bit difficult, let's just check in where we are at right now so you can fix if anything went wrong. So the white string we didn't use at all. Right now it's just coming out to the right side. Then we have our two black loops. The starting point is down here. And the rest of the black thread goes out of the back like this. If you have this, you want to take your white string and form a big loop with that. Try to hold it secure with your thumb as well. And then what we're going to do is take the top section of our white loop and starting from the front, wrap it once around our two black loops. Once you're done here, twist the loop away from you once and hold it in place with your thumb. Once that is done, we can take our black string and pull it through our two black loops from the left side. Then put it underneath the white string, through the white loop from the back, and again through our two black loops, but this time from the right side. Perfect. Then we're going to take our white loop again, twist it open again. That means because we twisted it away first, there's a small X over here. We don't want it right now, so we're going to twist that open again, so once towards us. And then we're going to repeat the exact same step. So take the top section of the white loop, wrap it once around the two black loops, and once you're done here, twist it once away from you. Then again, take the black thread through the two black loops from the left side, underneath the white string, through the white loop from behind, and through the two black loops from the right side this time. Okay, now to continue, I want to take a bit of a different grip to this. So I'm going to take out my index finger, and you can see we have our two black loops here in the middle. In between that and through the middle of the knot, I want to reinsert my index finger, like so. Now you can see our two loops and four strings crossing them, two black, two white. Or if you're working with one color, there's two going over the loops and, oops, here's the second one, two going underneath the loops. Now I'm gonna take my white string and we want to weave that in around here. So what does that mean? It sounds so much more scary than it actually is. We're going to go under every other string with our white string. That means we're going under the first string, just put it underneath there, pull that through. So under the first string, we're going to go over the second string, so we go over each string that goes over the 2 loops, go under the third string, and just over the last string, like so. Make sure you pull that through, so that's basically just like a net shape over here. Now we're going to do something really scary for a beginner. We're going to flip our knot. This is where a lot of people lose their orientation when first starting out, but don't worry, we got this. Just take your right hand, place it over, and then flip the knot once, like so. I know that might look a bit messy right now, but that's okay. Let's just find our anchor points. So we have 1 and 2 black loops still over here, still the same. And then we can already see that we again have 1, 2, 3, 4 strings crossing the 2 loops on this side as well. So again, from the left side, in between the 2 loops and through the middle of the knot, I'm inserting my index finger. So right now it looks like this. Now, if your black loop is like this, pull it out a bit here so that it goes past this white string over here. Then we're going to take our white string and pull it from the top through this corner of the black loop. Whoops, not through that white one here. Just pull that out. Just through the top over here. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing, but opposite order. So we're going to skip the first one, go underneath the second one, skip the third one, and go underneath the fourth one. Be careful that you don't get like hooked onto other stuff if you're not. Should be like almost a straight line. Okay, good job. The knotting is done. Now we need to pull that knot tight and into shape. As you can see, I already like rotated it like this because it's just easier for me to see. You can push on it a bit. And I know that it looks messy right now, but you gotta trust the process. So what do we want to find right now? Where do we want to pull? There are 6 loops in total that we need to pull on. You can see that in the middle, there's kind of like this rectangle forming, and it has this net shape. And outside of this net shape, you can see sometimes there are like loops sticking out a bit. Those are loops we want to pull actually. So we have 1 and 2 already. That means on this side, we're going to need to find 1 other white loop, and I think it's this one. If you're not sure, you can just test a bit. This is really the hardest part, so take your time with that, please. You can also rotate it if that's easier. Okay, on this side, we're gonna find 3 black loops right now. So I think this is 1. I think this is 2. And I think this over here might be number 3. Let's just pull a bit on it and see where we're going. You can also pull at the bottom and the top, and you'll start to see that your knot takes more and more shape. Okay, it's still messy, but you can see the structure more clearly now. So you can see the net rectangle in the middle and the 6 loops. I'm going to pull that a bit tighter, and while I'm doing so, I'm trying to make sure that we at least get the middle part into a nice square shape. The loops aren't too important right now because we're gonna adjust them in a second. But the most important part right now is that the rectangle starts looking nice. Also, it doesn't have to be perfect yet, because as I said, we're gonna adjust a bit in a second, because now our loops are way too big. So what I'm going to do is, starting from the starting point or top part, whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna watch where my string goes into the knot. I'm gonna pull on that. Now you can do that all with your hands, because mine are a bit, you could say, broken from all the knotting. I'm going to use this. It is an awl, it's a sewing tool. You could use anything that is like pointy and helps you get underneath, but you don't need it. It's also possible to do all of this with your hands. So I'm just watching where the string goes, and then I'm going to slowly pull the string through the entire knot so that the loops are the sizes that I want. If you're not sure where the string is going next into a knot, you can always just test pull a bit, just see where it moves. Take your time with this. This usually takes the longest. I'm going to show you how I move to this side. And then you can just take your time, try your luck. And I'm just going to finish up the other side afterwards. Also, how big you want to loop to be is really your decision. Also, you don't need to get it perfect in the first try. There's no shame in like going back and making it a bit tighter or a bit looser. But I would say rather go too loose than too tight, because making it looser again is harder in my opinion. Okay, this is one side adjusted. I'm gonna do the other one really quick. Just take your time, try around, there's no shame, and just trying out a couple of things and taking your time. And this is my knot with both sides adjusted. It's not perfect yet. I could be way more perfectionist and make everything super even, but I think for the tutorial it's enough. If you've made it all this way, congratulations, you have made a chrysanthemum knot or 국화매듭. Actually, this knot is really enraging for a lot of people, and it was for me too when I first started out, because I just couldn't get it right. So if this was your first time trying it, let me know in the comments how it went for you. But as always, good job if you've made it this far. Also, one more thing. This right now is a simple chrysanthemum knot, but there's also other versions, like this one for example. You can see it's bigger and there's more loops. This one isn't too tidy, so please don't judge me. But basically, when you want to do a larger one like this, you would do the exact same thing you did here, just that in the beginning you take more loops, and so like in the middle section you also wrap around more loops. I will make a different tutorial for this sometimes if that's hard to get, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped. If it did, maybe give it a like or subscribe for more content coming up. If you're interested in getting Norigae or Norigae inspired items and you've just realized that making them yourself is not for you, that is of course totally valid. And if you'd like, you can check out my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description. See ya!